This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Oh, yeah. So you probably want to get yours up a little bit closer.
Okay.
You can grab just...
All right. And co-host Marnie Winfield.
I got nothing.
Well, let's talk recovery.
Is that, are we supposed to finish that sentence or something?
It is the 16th of November, 2021. My name is Corey Winfield.
My name is Marnie Winfield.
And this is the 217 Recovery Podcast. Welcome in. Marnie and I will talk today about recovery, our lives in recovery, how recovery has affected other people's lives around us, and the joys recovery brings. Not every time, and not in that order.
Or every day.
No, but it's been good. It's been really good to me. And today I had to really kind of bring it back to my gratitude list, and I had to be grateful for things I do have. And I had to really kind of check myself a few times today because holding resentments and just getting angry with other people. And I can't control that. And all it does is just make me angry. And then I start breaking it down. Okay, like, why am I angry? Well, because things aren't going the way I want them to. They're not going as fast as I want them to. Well, that's me. What can I control about this situation? Maybe I'm not approaching things the right way. And the things that I want to do, for example, 217 recovery, it's heartfelt, it's sincere. And I just want to help people, and there are people out there that need our help. And I'm just like standing on the steps with my hands going, what, how come this doesn't make sense to people? And how come nobody cares? And that's not the thing I need to be doing. Mm-hmm. I need to be knocking on doors and shaking people's hands and letting them know, hey, this is how we can help the community, instead of going, hello, how come you guys don't get it?
Right.
So again, that's my fault. Not my fault, but it's just, I'm not going about it the right way. So, I just need to realize that it's God's plan. I'm just along for the ride, and I need to be thankful that I have a beautiful wife, a cool cat, a car that runs, a couple dollars in the bank account, a roof over my head, a comfortable bed. I don't have a gallbladder anymore, but that's cool. I'm happy with that now too. And those are the things I need to be grateful for, family and, the holidays coming up, and, just chill out, relax for a minute,
Mm-hmm. And things don't happen overnight, especially good ideas. Mm-mm. You have to keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. And there's other ways that we can do things. I don't know. It's just, I need to just chill out for a minute. Like quit trying to go.
Wow, you just now figured that out.
No, I figured this a long time ago. I go through bouts, spurts of like, oh yeah, I figured it out, and then no, go. Mm-hmm. But for real though, I need to just calm down a minute and trust God.
Yeah,
I need to jump. I need to jump and let God catch me. Mm-hmm. He knows what's up. So that's kind of where I'm at today a little bit, and the gallbladder being taken out, I'm still in pain. And I described it to Justin. I had to take him home today because he did a ride for us, and I couldn't drive, still. And it feels like someone's stabbing me on the right side, and at the same time somebody hit me with a fist in my left side, and they're just constant, and it's just kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah. And when you're in pain or uncomfortable, it makes everything seem so much more difficult.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, well, I know it's supposed to be getting better. It is. Again, things don't happen overnight. It's not like I'm going to have the surgery, hurt for 2 days, and then the third day, everything's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's not how it works. And I am getting better.
Yeah.
It's just slowly. A lot slower than what I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm. We have family checking in on us.
We do?
Yeah, making sure we're okay, doing all right. My surgery got postponed
Yeah.
because of COVID. So that's a whole setback. That put me in tears, honestly. I'm literally walking out of my physical that I had, the pre-op physical, to make sure my heart was okay and blood work, the whole shebang.
Yeah, it wasn't just 10 minutes.
It was like I'm literally walking out of the door, like taking my mask off of the door, still open probably from me walking out of the Munson Professional Building.
Where you spent 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours I was there. Yeah. COVID test, the whole everything. And then they call me. And the lady was like sincerely apologetic about it. Not that it was her fault. But I start crying. I'm like, what am I supposed to tell my work? What am I supposed to tell my family? Like, when is this going to be behind me? Because I'm tired, God, of being slapped around like this over and over with one thing after another. And I know this podcast is not the place where you're supposed to be, like airing out all the dirty laundry of bad things that happen to you. But sometimes that's just what it ends up having to be.
Yeah.
Because that's what my life has been for the last few months. And don't get me wrong, if you put it all together, the goods outweigh the bads immensely, 1,000 million times over, because I am healthy and I do have an amazing husband that I love, and I do have a supportive family, and I do have a job that I love that I'm still able to work at and get a paycheck for, working from home. So there's all kinds of things that you really just need to, like you said, sometimes just slow down and take a breather and be like, is this really the end of the world? Is this really that bad? Things are not that bad. Mm-hmm. And there were days when I didn't have gratitudes to count. Very few. And the ones that I did, I don't even know if I deserved them. So, in the whole scheme of things. But, we're in a better place now. And I get reminded of that every day, working with people that are in early recovery, because it's not easy.
So that's kind of a good topic that I brought up today, that I'm kind of feeling the same way that you're feeling,
Yeah.
Or maybe our moon cycle has synced.
Maybe that's it. That could be it. Yeah.
No, but you just have to take a step back sometimes. And if you're getting too overwhelmed, notice it. I can keep running from it. You can keep running from it too, Marnie, but notice it, take it in, and realize, wait a minute, I don't like the way I'm feeling, because a lot of times we don't. We feel either annoyed or just you feel, and just take a deep breath and just start, thinking, okay, well, what do I have that has gone right that I didn't even expect to go right? And you think of those things and think of where you were a year ago or 2 years ago or, 3 years ago even.
Or 30 days ago.
Yeah. And how far have you come since then? And you'll be amazed at what you've done in such short time, and just give it more time and just trust that God will work it out, man. Mm-hmm. It'll all work out for you. Just put your trust there, and it's not going to be the way you expected it to be. Not all the time, but if I told God my dreams, told him this is what I want, and it's happening, just not at the rate that I would like, but that's fine. But I know it's all coming full circle, and I'm so much better off than I was 20 years ago, even, just where I'm at spiritually and emotionally. It's just a great place. And it's like, sometimes I have to bring myself back down to like feel angry, because I like to feel angry, but I don't, and I find like people to lash out. Like, I'm just sitting there today and I was just laying there and I was in pain with somebody punching me and stabbing me at the same time, on my side and my stomach. And I'm like, and I started thinking about who I could be mad at. I was like, that dude. I was like, he doesn't ever email me back. I was like, Dan, why don't you email me back, bro? And man, is that dude dodging me? Like, why is he dodging me? I told him I was going to give him some clothes that 217 Recovery bought. We want to donate to the men's facility in Alpena. And the guy that runs this named Dan. I'm like, dude didn't even email me back, man. I was like, I'm not giving him nothing. But I'm not giving Dan socks. I'm not giving Dan underwear.
Right.
I'm giving those people, So it has nothing to do with Dan. Dan could be fired tomorrow. I would still want to take the stuff there. It's nothing to do with Dan. But he does need to email me back every once in a while. But, again, I find myself like being sucked back in, and I don't know if that's Satan. I don't know. Probably is. But you got to check yourself, though, and realize, like, why am I getting so worked up over this, man? Like, Christmas shopping's done pretty much. We still have a couple people to get for, but we didn't think about. And then, yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, next week?
Yeah, I know. It's here. It's like already here.
The trade deadline in our fantasy football league is 2 days away, 3 days away, 4 days away. It's the 20th. Mm-hmm. So that's coming up. I mean, just great things, happening in life. And why am I stressing over this other stuff, And I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't like to be stressed. But if from the outside looking in, you'd think, oh, yeah, you do. Like, you feed off that, bro.
Well, when you say you're laying in bed thinking of people you could be mad at.
I didn't say bed. I said laying on the couch.
Oh, on the couch.
I just said laying.
Okay.
Somewhere on the floor or something. but I was just laying there thinking. And it was just like, Yeah, but that's all kind of what it turned into. It was like, who can I be mad at today?
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop emailing people back. See how they like it.
No, that's not the answer.
No, it's not.
Maybe he's on vacation. Or sick.
Maybe I need to send him a big picture of myself.
You could do that too.
I'll give him that for Christmas. Like, that way you will remember.
To email you
Yep.
back. Yeah. Or try to go and reach out to somebody else in the facility.
What if I did that? I should do it.
You should
I should
do
give
it.
all the treatment centers a big picture of myself.
And you're like, what is that?
The gross Chinese restaurant, they'd like put it outside and use paintball target practice or something.
No.
I don't know. They might. And it's funny because that's what started the 217, the room. But then it became more than the room. Obviously, as we started the podcast, it was guys that were in room 217. And those guys are no longer a part of 217 recovery. But the name 217 kind of took on more of the angel meaning. And if you don't know what that is, if you've never read it, which you probably never just been sitting around on a Tuesday thinking, I'm going to look up 217 angel number. Go to our website. It describes what it is. And like all that stuff I was working on in treatment. So, I mean, it was really, really crazy. And it's nuts, really, if you think about it. And the way I thought about it, like I tear up sometimes when I read it still. 217recovery.com is our website. But go there, check it out. And you can read the angel meaning, the angel number 217.
It's very moving.
Yeah. So it kind of took that over. And I know our friend Eric, he's a big supporter of ours. And, he's a big believer in those angel numbers too. And he's just like, yeah, man. He's like, it's a God thing for sure. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
Well, did you have anything you wanted to talk about today? You'd have a good lunch?
No, I don't know. I pretty much, yeah. No, I've been okay.
All right. Well, we'll let you have the floor on Thursday. I just wanted to do a quick podcast today. I'm still in a lot of pain. Your back's still hurting, and I just don't want to start hating on other people if I get that under control.
We're counting the days till we're both like 100% again.
Mm-hmm. But way better than I was a week ago today. So
yes.
Again, making progress, just not as fast as I would like. But
yeah. So for all of you who are worried about him or me, we're okay. We're just trying to get through these injuries and surgeries.
Satan.
And all the other E's.
He can't stop us. We got Jesus.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Go catch up on some old podcasts if you need more. But remember, though, sometimes you just got to stop, check yourself a little bit, and really figure out, do you want to feel that way? Do you want to keep going that way? And figure out maybe you're doing something wrong.
And it only hurts you. Making yourself upset.
Yeah.
And only in the end, it just hurts you.
It also hurts to look inside sometimes.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
even when you were laying there thinking, who could I be mad at? You think that that's going to make you feel better, right?
I mean, I wasn't actually thinking, who can I be mad at? But I was just thinking, but that's the thought I was getting mad at people. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have to be mad at anybody, so I wasn't like laying there thinking, who can I be mad at today? It wasn't like that. It was just, I was sitting there and I was starting to get mad thinking about people. Mm-hmm. But it really, if I look back at it, if I take a step back and look, I'm like, yeah, no, you were just trying to figure out who you could be mad at.
Right.
You know, because you were bored or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, take a step back and kind of look at yourself, look at your situation. What role did you play in it? How could it be done different? And start adjusting stuff from the inside, because that's the only thing you can control.
Yeah.
So thanks again for listening. Yeah. 217recovery.com is our website. Get the app if you don't have that yet. It's in the Apple Store, the Play Store, Google Play Store. And I think we're on all the platforms. So Pandora, iHeart, Spotify. And my mom she's like, you always say that at the very end. Like, people already know. All right, Mom, I get it. All right, talk to you Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Win a bunch of free shit from 217 Recovery. Go to the app or the website, 217recovery.com.